Welcome back to Livie's Lovelies, your inspirational craft channel, and I'm your host, Fam the Fabulous. For more ideas, inspiration, swaps, and challenges, click the link in the description below to join our craft community, the Maker Exchange, on Facebook. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, all my artists, creatives, crafters, and makers. Welcome back to the Lovely Lab, y'all. So I am just picking up where I left off with adding some laces to some of the ephemera that I have here, and just adding some cuteness to it and what have you. So I had assembled this little pocket here, and I thought I have. Let me back up. One of the biggest obstacles that I face when creating is having so much to choose from. And so one of the things that I think is helpful is if you narrow down the items in which you plan to utilize. So for me, with regards to the ephemera for right now, I just pulled out my scrap fabric bin. It's just pieces of laces and trims and so on that I've either was working on a project and cut pieces off and just threw it in there, or it might have been lace trims that I was working on a current project that I don't want to really fully put away. But with that being said, when you narrow it down to just a few items, then it really does help you create a little bit quicker, make decisions faster. So like for right now, what I'm going to do is just using that using the laces and trims from that bin. I'm just gonna add some cute little lace to this pocket. Like this was a scrap piece of lace, and I like the fact that it's white because it adds just a little bit of brightness to this vintage feel, the feel of this vintage pocket. And so I'm just adding laces right now, and then the next step I'll add whatever else, sewing, some stitching or what have you. And I probably should have used a fabric glue so this could adhere a little bit better, especially because this is not going to get stitched. I might stitch around the edge very, like a 1/8 inch border. It depends on what journal card I'll put in here. So okay, so that's for that one, and let me put that underneath this box so that it can stay. And then this one, I just added some fabric to the back of it. I want to use this to make I may put this on a larger card. Let me just see if this will, yeah, that'll work on it. So let me see if I can find another an index card, a coffee dyed index card, and they're in here. See if I can find a coffee dyed index card with a decent back to it. Okay, so that, again, these are just index cards that my son had that I coffee dyed. That's when he was learning his numbers in kindergarten. So you just use that, cover that, and then probably stitch around and add something like a butterfly or something pretty to it. What is that? Okay. All right. And it's just that simple. I'll add some lace to the top of it once I set this down, possibly. No, or I might stitch it on afterwards. But let's just see what we have available to use. Where's my card? Turn this over. Burnish that down. Probably what I should have did to the other one. Okay, and so again, I'm going to stitch that down. So I think I want to use a thin trim. I do have a narrow one. Let's something like this might be cute, but then again, it might blend. No, that's cute. Let me come back to that. Here's Josh with his noise making in the background. Oh, that's cute. Should I come along the side of it? I might leave this as it is so that the fabrics aren't competing, but let's move on to this piece right here. All right, so I want to cover up the top part of this. So I think I'm going to use this one here. So, and I'm not going to be on long. I'm just giving you an idea of what you can use on your what you can use on your journal cards and with your ephemera. And I'm going to raise this up a little bit above the card so that it has an overhang. And then I'll cut off the excess. But of course, like I said before, this is going to be sewn down later once it dries. Make sure that that's even. All right. And I try to do things in steps, so in batches. So like for this one, I'm probably going to make another journal card with this. And again, these journal cards, one is going to go for the 2 books. You know, some are going to go in the 2 books, the 2 journals that I'm making, but I also have some smaller ones that I'm going to make available in the Etsy shop. So stay tuned for that. And let's see if I have another card. Probably give it a similar feel. Or should I say a similar treatment. Okay, there we go. And that batch coffee dyeing, it really is helpful. I'm going to use a different trim on here. I love the tones of these images. I think she did a really good job in, you know, making them, keeping them with a vintage feel without making them too, you know, making them crisp enough for you to see, but not losing the vintage touch. You know what I mean? It lends to the authenticity. Okay. Let's see. I don't want to embellish yet with like the butterflies and things of that nature, but I am going to, that works well, but that might be too thick. So let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, I have a trim. There was something else I wanted to use. Oh no, I have this, the pocket. What did I do with the pocket? Oh, it's under here. Okay, I thought that I had said that I wanted to add this to the bottom of the pocket, but I think I'm going to leave it as it is. That would be nice. Wouldn't that? Okay, we're going to come back to that. Let's see how that would look on here. No, that one's going to have to be tucked in, so I have to make sure that it can go in that way. So I may end up adding it to another pocket, the hanging trim. And in the meantime, let's see if we have any other laces on hand that could be added to this particular one. Let's see. That's cute. But this isn't the right, maybe I'll go alongside with that. I hope I'm in you. Yeah. Okay, that might work. All right, so I think I probably need to, where's my, this glue doesn't catch as well as a tacky glue. But we'll give it a shot. Oh, I forgot I gotta open it up with the pen of some sort. This never really works out. Don't look at my hands. They already have a ton of glue on them right now. But you already know that I'm a crafter. And I've noticed that, especially now that we're in the middle of this COVID crisis, that all this hand washing, oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. All this hand washing, it dries your hands out. And then some of the glues, seep into your pores and exacerbates the dryness. So moisturize your hands if you remember to do so, or at least keep some lotion or some type of a moisturizer in your craft space so that your hands don't end up looking like mine's. Learn from me. Good gracious. All right, folks, bear with me. It's a full bottle, so I don't know what the problem is. Okay, there we go. Let's see if I can get that up. And there's hubby. Because I was getting ready to put something in it.
Oh, okay. What's up, Will? Nothing. Why did it open? It went alright. How was your day? Great. Great. Not me.
All right, so I'm back after being rudely interrupted by the crew back there. Hubby's home from work. He tries to get off a little bit early on Friday so he can hang out with the boy, and usually take him out and get something to eat or hang out or whatever. And he certainly has a way of making an entrance, Anyways, so those are the 4 that we worked on. Now, actually, I think there was I have a colored trim. Hold on just a second. Yeah, this is the one that I wanted to add to this. I don't know how I feel about it, but you know what? Let's see. I think I'm going to do it. Let me see if I can incorporate a little bit more teal into, if this is going to be a journal card and it goes into a pocket, yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be all right. Okay. So it could also be a flip up. Let's see what other teal I can add in here to bring it all together. Something like that there. We shall see. So stay tuned to see how we bring it all together. Let's see. All right. Talk about a messy space. Hold that thought. No, I'm going to use something else. Hold on. I have the pieces that I dyed for this, and I think that they might work a little bit better. So let's see if there is it's pinks and teals. All right. No, not necessarily that one. See if I can work with bear with me. Probably should use some. I don't mind it being a little shabby. I'm just going to cut out a little piece just to add some color to this without adding any dimension, you know. Oh, that's pretty. Should I do it from the top over here? Yep, even better. Okay, so it's just adding a little bit of color. Nothing much, folks. And again, I should have used a more tackier glue than this, but it'll be fine. It will be fine. And I'll just cut that edge off before I begin sewing. Okay. All right, so, well, let's cut it off now. Okay. Here's where we are so far. We've got these pretty little ladies all ready to be sewn around and beautified even more. All right, so hope this has helped you. If you're putting together some cards, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Appreciate you guys for stopping back by. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any of the crafty uploads, you know. And stay tuned for the completion. Just keep following along, because once I'm done with the Victorian Women of Color journal, I will make one available in a giveaway. All right, so again, till we're back here again on YouTube, guys, stay encouraged, stay blessed, stay creative and crafting. Don't forget to wear your masks, wash your hands, and check on your elderly. And bye for now. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Hit subscribe to join the crafty community, and be sure to click the bell for notifications of new uploads. Thank you so much for watching. Now stay tuned for more from Livie's Lovelies, your inspirational craft channel. Bye for now.